Next hunter that we will be learning about or overviewing will be GameKeeper. He has been coming out pretty regularly during the best of fives in IVL, so it's good to learn about his little abilities in a little more detail, I guess. I usually explain external traits first, but the external traits really depends on the chain hook ability. So I'm going to explain the ability first, then I'm going to talk about the external traits. So basically, Hunter has a chain hook that he can throw towards survivors. If it latches onto the survivor, it will pull the survivor towards the Hunter. The Hunter can also utilize it to move around the map faster. He can chain and then hook the obstacles, and that will bring the Hunter towards the obstacle. When the Hunter is hooking obstacles, he can use the hook 2 times. So after he uses his first hook, he has 8 seconds to use his second hook. Within the 8 seconds, he just needs to utilize his hook one more time to hit either obstacle or survivor, and then it will be on a 14-second cooldown. However, if he hooks the survivor, it'll immediately be on a 14-second cooldown. When the Hunter misses his hook, so he just hooks the air, the cooldown will actually be 11 seconds. So his first external trait is Suffocation. This is what happens to survivors when the Hunter utilizes his chain hook. He can utilize the hook to pull himself towards obstacles. And when he does that, the area of impact will give off a shockwave. If the survivor is nearby, is very close to that area, their movement speed will decrease by 10% and their interaction speed will decrease by 8% for 5 seconds, and this effect can be stacked up to 2 times. So when he hooks against the wall, the area of impact, it'll create a shockwave. And you can see when the survivors are impacted, they kind of like trip forward, and that's how you know the ability has worked on the survivors. And if survivors are hooked, it will pull the survivor towards the Hunter. And once survivors have been hooked, their location will be revealed 2 times during the 60 seconds. So any 2 times, it hasn't been specified. So it's just survivors' location will be revealed to Hunters 2 times during that 60-second timeline. So I hook the survivor here, and she ends up having this kind of reddish glow. And then this is what it looks like when the Hunter is notified of the survivor's location. You get the little prompt, and then you can see the red outline for a little bit. The Hunter's next ability is being able to place traps around the map. So Hunter will be able to set up traps where he is standing, immediately where he's standing. So he can't place like a trap that's far away from him. He can't throw traps like breaking wheel, in other words. Survivors that step on the traps will be stuck for 8 seconds. So how do we work around traps? Either survivors notice the traps beforehand and they disarm the traps, or they can actually help other teammates that have already been trapped. They'll help disarm the trap. Survivors that are released from traps will be visible for 5 seconds, but can't be trapped again during this time. So they can't be trapped twice within 5 seconds, but they will be visible to the Hunter. The maximum of 8 traps can be on the map. If a 9th trap is placed, the first trap will then disappear. Traps can't be placed in or near the basement, and traps can't be placed within 20 meters of the chair survivor. So if there's a trap near a chair and the Hunter is going to chair the survivor right next to that trap will automatically disappear. It takes 50 seconds for a trap to get charged, and the Hunter can hold up to 3 traps at once. At first presence, Hunter gets the thorny chain hook. So this is his chain hook that's been advanced. So when he hooks a survivor, they will get 25% damage. Before, when the Hunter hooked survivors, they didn't get any damage, but at first presence, they were going to start getting the chip damages. At full presence, Hunter has Fury Hook. The same rules apply. However, when hooking onto obstacles under certain conditions, Hunter can have unlimited hooks. These are the conditions. When you use your first and second hook, you each have 8-second time zone for you to use the next hook. So you utilize the first hook, you have 8 seconds to utilize your second hook. After the second hook, you have 8 seconds to utilize the third hook. But after the third hook, you only get 4 seconds to hook onto a obstacle. So after the fourth hook, you only have 4 seconds to utilize the hook right away to get the fifth hook. But if you hook a survivor, similar to last time, you will be on a 14-second cooldown. And you'll also get that chip damage because of first presence. And same as before, if you miss your hook, it's an 11-second cooldown. So before, we said that you could use your hook once, and within the 8-second, you have to use your second hook, and that's it. And then it goes into cooldown. Now, at full presence with Fury Hook, you have unlimited hooks within, but you have to use the first 2 hooks within 8 seconds. First hook, 8 seconds, second hook, 8 seconds, third hook, 4 seconds, fourth hook, 4 seconds, and so on. So here's some gameplay for you to understand how GameKeeper works. You can see how he utilizes first presence and second presence now that you understand the character more. I've already done the commentary for these, so I hope you enjoy the gameplay. Nearby, close to the corner house, D-King will be the first survivor chased, and it's going to be the Archer. We haven't seen a lot of Archer, so it's always good to see Archer gameplay, but I don't know if she's going to do all that great against a GameKeeper because she needs straight good line of sight in order to aim her bows and get the stuns with the arrows, but that's the same thing that the Hunter needs to be able to hook the survivor, so it's like, who can get the stun first? We will see that he did just get the injury onto the survivor. She's transitioning to the triple pallet area, and Hunter's getting ready for hook. She's getting ready to hit the Hunter with the arrow, and it's just mind game time. Oh, he dodged. Did he get it? Oh, he did get it. He got the stun, but he's going to utilize warp, close the distance, and get the terror shock onto this survivor. First presence is now available, 487 in the vicinity, getting ready for a possible rescue. It looks like he might have come to assist. That's why he was here, and we already see the slow box in this area. The Hunter's going to have to destroy this pallet and destroy this slow box, and if Hunter does go for that destroying, they're going to get a free rescue is what I'm thinking might happen. Oh, no, they're just going to wait it out and get more decoding progress instead. 487 just decoding that cipher machine and allowing the Hunter to just be preoccupied with the vicinity. XMX does have wanted order. Hunter's going to be able to hook the Fire Investigator. Fire Investigator ready to utilize his airbag to push the Hunter away, get that rescue, and they're going to both dash off of their airbag to a better area. Hunter's hook will be ready in 3 seconds. Hunter's going to be throwing down lots of traps in this area, and now that hook is ready, she's going to utilize her bow, is able to get the hit onto her with the bow. No, she gets trapped, but it's okay because she's already downed by the not wanted order, Tide Turner. Hunter's also just going to hook her right away and bring her back to the chair, destroy this airbag, and he's going to just wait out this stun. XMX is coming in for the rescue. We do see wanted order on 487, but he's not coming in for the rescue because he's at 75% damage. Hunter's just waiting for the survivor to come rescue because he does have tinnitus, and it's going to be the Gravekeeper not utilizing his shovel. Oh, it's going to be hit out of his first shovel. Did destroy one of his shovels. Oh, and we got a stun from the Archer. Was able to get that rescue with Tide Turner once again. She needs to use up all of her items because she just might not make it. Is able to stun the Hunter once again. Hunter's getting ready to utilize his hooks, but we got the slow box here to assist the Archer. She has no items left. The survivors are going to concentrate on decoding, and Hunter has set up a trap on this one pallet area with that slow box. Is not going to be able to get that hook onto this survivor. Now she's kind of in the open area. Is able to hook her and down her for the flywheel. But Hunter was patient and he waited for that flywheel and will be able to down her. She will be returning back to the manor, but the 4th cipher machine will be complete. They just need to start working on that last cipher machine. Hunter needs to get a 2-man elimination, and he's almost there. He got that 1-man elimination. He has detention for endgame situation. So as long as nothing goes wrong here and he gets his next survivor, there shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hunter will be going after XMX, who is at full health, and he has a shovel to utilize, and it looks like he's just going to be leaving him after he utilizes his shovel. No, he's going to be coming back after he comes out of his shovel, but he still has a little bit of shovel left to utilize even if he does get hit. Oh, hooks him through the barrels and is able to injure him at 75% damage. They're starting up 2 new last cipher machines while XMX is containing this Hunter. Looks like he's going to be throwing down these 2 pallets so that if he goes into the shovel, he can hide behind. It looks like he's going to be going inside of the shovel. Oh, hooked out of his shovel. Is he going to ride the tram? No, he's not. He's going towards Fake Gate. Hunter's going to close the distance with Warp once again and down his second target, the Gravekeeper. We can see 2 cipher machines are being worked on, so whoever he chair's near is going to be coming for that rescue. It does look like it is going to be Jelly, and because he's at full health, he can definitely come in for this rescue. Now Hunter is trying to pressure the Cypher machine at corner house where the fire investigator is currently trying to prime it up. It's at 68%. It looks like he's been slowed down, and the Hunter is hooking towards him. That pallet has already been thrown down, so Hunter has to go all the way around, but he can utilize his hooks. So it's, oh, he misses his hook there. Looks like he's going to go back, destroy this pallet so that the survivors can't loop this area. They were able to get that backdoor rescue, and female dancer still at full health will be able to come in for this rescue one more time. They still have another Cypher machine at 41%. Because the Hunter is being contained here at corner house, they're going to probably push that other Cypher machine. We got the assistance from the female dancer throwing down another slow box to help the fire investigator. He's missing his hooks, doing a very good job dodging, and it looks like he's going to be trying to block off this area, but not quite blocking the Hunter completely. Is going to be able to get trapped and will be able to down the fire investigator, but they are working on that new Cypher machine, and it's at 77%, so it's a 3-man endgame situation. As long as the Hunter gets the one more survivor eliminated, they should be fine. However, this is the first chair for the fire investigator. Jelly's already waiting around. He's gonna throw down that slow music box. Cypher machine has been primed. A little bit of mind game. He's gonna be able to hook the female dancer. She's making her way back to the chair. She's gonna force that rescue and is able to get this rescue. It looks like they, let's see, 487 does not have borrowed time, so the female dancer has to tank that hit for him. Hunter's going to be setting up a trap where that slow music box is, and 487 is, we got the body block by Jelly, and it looks like Jelly will be taking the hit for 487, and so they're going to pop that Cypher machine so that 487 doesn't get hit and he doesn't have Ty Turner. Survivors are running for that dungeon. Jelly's gonna stick around. It's her first chair. All these traps in this area. It's almost inevitable for her to be going down. She will be going down and chaired for the first time. We see the exit gate at Graveyard is being opened up. We see 487 is actually waiting in the middle. The dungeon is also in this area. We have the exit gate open. Hunter's gonna teleport to the exit gate. We have the for GameKeeper leaving, and the fire investigator is going in for that rescue, but he does not have any airbags. Hunter is trying to get there before him by utilizing his hook, but he misses his hook, and that allows the rescue onto the female dancer. Jelly's going up to the second floor. 487 is waiting around at the first floor. Hunter is gonna be going for 487. He's trying to open up the exit gate on the corner house side, and it looks like he's kind of caught here. Flywheels and is able to make it onto the tram. Now the Hunter's riding the tram with him, and they're going to be going to the next stop together, but that also means that they'll be getting closer to the middle where the dungeon is, and that allows the female dancer to make it to the gate. Their next stop is at Dancing Geisha. The hook is ready, but he misses his hook. The female dancer leaves, and he will be able to down 487, and that's a tie for GG Hunter. Wolves getting the lead in round number 4. Right now, Wolves has won 2 rounds. MRC has won 1 round. Total number of points, Wolves is ahead. MRC needs to get the win in round number 5, or at least tie up the points differential, and it looks like MRC's Hunter will be going first. He set up a trap here at one of the entrances to Cottage, but Jelly's being patient and he's going to go around the other way. He is able to utilize the bomb and avoid getting hooked at this window. He's going to be going around these little gravestones, and the Hunter is trying to hook him through this window but unable to do so. He's going to be vaulting this window, and Jelly is kind of out in the open here, getting ready to utilize his bomb to transition into this pallet. We see the body block from the Gravekeeper coming in. Hunter's going to be breaking this pallet, and Gravekeeper continuously giving cover for this acrobat. Hunter's getting ready to hook, and he may be able to get the hook. No, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to hook. He's just going to be vaulting these windows. He's going to utilize his fire bomb, and the Hunter's going to go through. That's going to disable the Hunter's attack ability. Wait, the fire is definitely on him. And it looks like he's going to take a hit here at the window to the church. The Gravekeeper is in his shovel form, body blocking for this acrobat once again, who's at half health. He's holding his bomb and he's going to utilize it. Oh, he's going to be able to get the blink and the down onto the Acrobat, and the Gravekeeper, unable to body block, will be able to bring him to the chair for the first time, and that's also near the Gravekeeper's Cypher Machine. So 2 Cypher Machines have been completed. The 3rd Cypher Machine at 46, and the Gravekeeper will be coming in for the rescue. He still has shovel left because he wasn't hit out of his shovel. His 2nd shovel is still available. Hunter's getting ready to utilize his hook. He still has a little more time before half. He's going to be running out of shovel, so he will be able to get that rescue and get the immediate hit onto Jelly. So he's just going to transition out of this area far away from the Gravekeeper's Cypher Machine as he's going down for the 2nd time. Gravekeeper still at full health on top of that, so that is really working well for the side of the survivors. Cypher progress, not as much because the Gravekeeper did assist the Acrobat, but they're still able to finish up 2 Cypher Machines, so that means they're already working on the last 2 Cypher Machines as well. We can see that the Acrobat was the other survivor with Ty Turner. D-King's coming in for the rescue. It's going to be the Psychologist. She can eat up a few damages with that stress ability. Hunter's trying to cut her off here. He's getting his hook ready. She needs to be a little careful. As long as you don't get the terror shock on the hook. She might need to bait it out, but she's hiding behind the wall. Oh, it looks like they're not even going to go for this rescue. Oh, yes, they are. Okay. Oh, she forced him to follow her behind this wall, and she was just able to get that rescue just before it expired, like a few milliseconds before she expired. Is able to hook and down this Psychologist. Jelly waiting behind this one pallet. Does he have any bombs left? Doesn't look like he has any bombs left. Yeah, he utilized that last firebomb, but then he got hit. Oh, I see. I thought that he got hit, the Hunter got hit with the firebomb, but his helmet is on fire. So that's actually confusing. He didn't run into that firebomb at the first time, I believe. And it looks like we're going to get the body block from the Gravekeeper. The Psychologist has healed back up. 4 Cypher Machines completed. Last Cypher Machine at 48%. And so much assistance from his teammates keeping Jelly alive. It looks like the Psychologist is going to take another hit while throwing down this pallet. And a lot of distance for this Acrobat. I think it's going to be ready in time. 70%, and the Psychologist is still body blocking for this Acrobat. Psychologist is just going to be taking the hit for this Acrobat, and Acrobat is going to be able to make his way towards Church. Hunter is going to just chair this Psychologist inside of the basement. That may help her, but endgame situation. Acrobat has Ty Turner, but he's at half health, most likely not the survivor coming in for this rescue. We have the Gravekeeper that can work really well inside of the... We have a... Oh yes, Gravekeeper. He still has a little bit of shovel left. They... Are they going to sell? Cypher Machines are primed. Acrobat does not have one borrowed time. He has Ty Turner, but he doesn't have borrowed time. But he can rescue with Tide. And Hunter will be... He can't get hit outside, though. What are they planning? They're going for a double rescue? Okay, 487's made his way to the... He's going to summon his bubble so that he can make it safely into the basement. Oh, he's going to elbow pad, but the Hunter blocked the entrance, so she elbow padded to the outside. Now she's making her way back inside. Hunter's going to be able to hook the survivor. She's going to drop down. Hunter's going to be able to get the drop down hit and get the immediate down onto the Gardener. They're going to pop that Cypher Machines. Is the endgame situation. 2 survivors trapped in the basement. Hunter is going to get the hit onto the Psychologist, and Psychologist will be going down. That's allowing the survivors to open up that exit gate. Hunter is not going to be chairing the Psychologist, and he's going for 487, but she was able to make that window fall. Hunter's going to blink right through this window and try to hook this. Oh, is able to hook this Gardener, and that's a 2-man down for the side of this Hunter. He's going to be bringing her back to the basement, and the survivors have just left, so that is a 2-man escape for the side of Wolves. WBG round 1-2, they tied round 3, they tied round 4, now it's round 5, first half. We're going to see if we're going to have to make it to overtime at this point. It's going to be WBG's Hunter going as Gamekeeper first on Moon River Park, and he has his sights set on the first survivor, the airplanist Jelly. No, he's going to be changing targets. He's going to go for 487 as the lucky guy. He has a perfume and a stun gun, so he's stockpiled on items. He can definitely take this kite. Hunter is following the blood trails of this lucky guy and slowly closing in, has 2 pallets here to work with, but the obstacles in this area are very low, so that means he can be hooked right through. Hunter's gonna hook the drums, not quite getting the hook onto the survivor. He did perfume earlier on, and he's gonna utilize the stun gun to transition away. XMX is in the vicinity, not sure. Oh, it looks like he's gonna try to body block with the shovel form, throwing down these pallets so the Gravekeeper can also hide behind them. The obstacles here, they're a little higher. Oh, Hunter's gonna be blocking off first stop roller coaster with that trap, forcing the lucky guy to go away from first stop. Now he's making his way towards broken carousel. Wonderful body block by this Gravekeeper. Still no injury onto any of the survivors. Will be able to throw down this pallet. Hunter's going to be throwing down a trap over there. Flywheels runs into this Hunter. Was able to throw down this pallet, but not able to vault it. Really good body block on the side of this Hunter. Is able to get the first injury onto the survivor. XMX is out of his first shovel, so he's going to go back to decoding duty, and 487 is just trying to stay alive, but he's out in the open. No more items left, and the Hunter's getting ready to hook the survivor. Oh, he dodges it. He was going to be able to blink and down the survivor for the first time. However, 2 cipher machines will be completed by the time the Hunter chairs this lucky guy for the first time. The one uncompleted cipher machine is of XMX because he was assisting that kite, but that did allow 2 cipher machines to be completed. Looks like Hunter is going to be pressuring XMX next, but all these pallets have been thrown down for this Gravekeeper, and he's making his way towards this chair. He's just waiting till the line gets closer to half. He doesn't want to waste too much of his shovel, so he is going to be going out, is going to be taking the hit and getting the rescue before half with Tide Turner. We can see that the Gravekeeper was body blocking for some time, but it does look like he's going to be leaving, and he's going to go back into his shovel and body blocking duty. And it looks like he's hit out of his shovel inside of the pallet, so now he's going to wait and also pallet stun this Hunter. Wonderful assist from XMX, allowing 487 to make it to the other half of the map, and that area has so many pallets and so many good areas to kite. Hunter's just going to be going for this Gravekeeper, but the Gravekeeper, he doesn't have any items, but this is his first chair. He can get the hook and the immediate balloon onto the survivor, and it does look like that is going to be happening. However, since it's the first chair, they have more time. They're finishing up that 3rd cipher machine, last 2 cipher machine at 59%, so things are looking a little dangerous for this Hunter. He's going to be chairing him outside of tent. If he was able to get that dungeon chair, it would have been better, but you know, just be satisfied that he was able to chair the survivor. And it looks like Jelly will be pressuring this chair. Isn't able to hook this airplanist quite yet. He's missing his hook. He's going to utilize Shover, make it. Oh my goodness, he was on the wrong side of the wall and is able to take the 75% damage, a little far away from the chair, but he will still be able to get that rescue with the Tide Turner. And it looks like the Hunter will get the immediate hit onto XMX. However, XMX has made his way towards a better kiting area. The walls here, if you can just loop and sidestep, you will be able to avoid the hooks for a very long time. And it looks like, oh, he's going to be going right down, and the Hunter will be able to chair the Gravekeeper once again. 75% damage on, and he was able to get the rescue before half. So the only survivor that can come in for the rescue is the meteorologist, and it looks like D King is slowly making his way towards the chair. Cipher machines are almost primed. We see the 4 cipher machines completed. Last cipher machine 88%, and so 2 survivors are going in for this rescue. They're going to rescue and they're going to body block. Ooh, gets the hook onto the meteorologist. Is going to be able to, get the pallet stun onto the Hunter. And they made the rescue. Hunter's going to blink through and is able to snipe out and kill the Oh my goodness. But Cypher Machines popped. They're all up. It's a 4-man endgame situation. He's lost track of the Gravekeeper. He's trying to hook onto the meteorologist. She doesn't have enough distance and will be able to take her down immediately. But this is the first chair for the meteorologist, and the Hunter's trait is on cooldown. Oh no. It looks like he is going to be chairing her outside of tent nearby the Lucky Guy 487. And Lucky Guy does have a perfume to utilize. The airplanist has opened up his exit gate. And where is this airplanist? Jelly? XMX is coming in for this rescue. Possible rescue. No, none of the survivors are approaching. No tinnitus on this hunter. XMS is going towards the exit gate. He sees the blood trail, so he knows there's a survivor here. He needs to try and get as much survivors eliminated as possible. Jelly has picked up a elbow pad. Oh my goodness, he's going for the backdoor rescue. Hunter downs the Gravekeeper, and Jelly gets a rescue onto the meteorologist, and now they're heading for the exit gate. Teleport is on cooldown at 29 seconds. He's going to be able to chair this, but he has to hook all the way to the opposite exit gate. It looks like the survivors are going to be able to make it before the hunter, but the hunter hooks is able to, as long as he doesn't miss any of his hook. He was kind of interrupted there with that second hook. Third hook, he's at broken carousel. He's catching up to the survivors. He is able to make his fourth hook. Fifth hook, he's right there. Oh my goodness, the meteorologist utilizing the cloud. Lucky guy utilizing the elbow pad. He's gonna utilize his illusion. All three survivors are. If you're still confused and you still want another tutorial, there is an IdentityV tutorial that is on the top right hand corner of the hunters. Not all of the hunters have it, but a lot of them do, and you could always watch this to help learn about this hunter even more.